Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Oh Elizabeth. It feels really strange because I haven't made a video in so long, like I don't really know what to do. I've got so many new products since I've last made a makeup tutorial. I was also sent some products by Evolve Organic Beauty and I really wanted to use this mask because I've opened it up and smell it and it smells amazing. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a first impressions of the mask and then doing this makeup look. So if you want to see how to get this makeup, then just stay tuned. So to start off with, I'm gonna use a face mask. I was sent some products by Evolve Organic Beauty and this is their Radiant Glow Mask, which is for all skin types and with raw cocoa and coconut. So I'm gonna try this first. It just says to apply a thick layer on cleansed skin, leave for 5 minutes, rinse clean with warm water. And this stuff smells really nice. It kind of smells like chocolate and it looks like chocolate. Cool. It's making me hungry. It kind of feels like it's got like little particles in it, so it will exfoliate as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave this on for 5 minutes and then I'll wash it off and I'll come back and I will see if you can tell a difference. So I left the mask on for 5 minutes and then I went and washed it off. Really happy with the results. It has added a lot of glow to my skin and the like exfoliating texture that it has helped kind of get rid of some of my skin texture and stuff. Yeah, the smell of it was really nice. And yeah, it just made my skin look really even and ready for makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to use is by the Body Shop and it's the Vitamin E Moisture Cream. This is for all skin types and I really like this because it's super moisturising but then it doesn't make my skin too oily or anything. And with it having the vitamin E in it, I do see a difference in using it like over time in my skin, so I really like to use this and every day before makeup and stuff. My skin is looking super glowy after that mask. I love it. And then for primer, I've just been using this. This is the Perfect Prep Soothing Primer Stick by Moly and it kind of reminds me of the packaging that Milk and stuff has got going on, this kind of like glue stick kind of look. And from using it, it does help smoothing out and I've also noticed from when I've used it and then when I've not used it, it really helps my foundation stay on a lot longer. So I draw that one all over and then I'm just going to blend it in with my fingers. For foundation, I'm going to mix two foundations together because I'm slightly fake tan, so this one is way too light. But this is definitely one of my new favourite foundations. This is the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. Yeah, I really like this foundation because it's pretty much everything I would look for in a foundation. Because I get combination skin, I can get quite dry, so I like a dewy finish. So this has the glow in it that I like, but then it also lasts all day, which is great, and it just makes your skin look really nice. So this is in the shade Mont Blanc, which is too light for me right now, so I'm going to mix it with the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, and this is in the shade Medium Neutral, which is a little bit darker. And to apply it, I'm going to use the, well, I don't know, this is a brush by Tarte. I got a load of these and they just got like mermaid tail ends, which is kind of cool, but this is, I'm guessing it's a foundation brush, it's just kind of flat, and then this, but this is really nice for applying foundation. That is a little bit too light, but it's fine. We'll sort it. But welcome to my AFM. Wait, what? AFMR.
Imagine doing ASMR videos and you can't spell it.
So for concealer, I still, from ages ago, still use the same concealer. It's the Revolution Conceal and Define. I really like this, so I don't see the point in getting another one. It's really, really nice. It's a good amount of coverage and it's like £4, so why not? And I kind of use this to conceal but then also kind of to highlight. Pat that in with a damp beauty blender. This beauty blender is also from Tarte and I like it because it's got this kind of like slant. So it makes it great from like around the nose and stuff. And then like if you're doing eye makeup, like to just cut that bit. Snatched. I mean, I haven't like powdered or anything yet, but there's still like a really nice amount of glow coming through from that mask. Like this does have a dewy finish, but it's looking a lot more glowy with using the Radiant Glow mask before. So I'm very much in love with what that mask did. I feel like looking at my skin up close as well, it's helped kind of reduce like my pore size, which is nice. This is another one of my favourite products at the moment, and this is by It Cosmetics. And I never really used that much of their makeup before. I used their CC cream, which is really, really nice, but I didn't really know that they did a lot more. This is the It Girl Beauty Book, and you can tell I use this a lot from the state of it inside, but it's basically got like everything in it that you would need, which makes it great for traveling. You've got bronzer, translucent powder, concealers, lipsticks, blusher, highlight, and that's kind of like an eyeshadow base, and then you've got your eyeshadows, eyeliner, and then brow products, and then you've got a mirror. And I love this powder. It's called the, you can't see it anymore, but it's in the shade Translucent, and I'm pretty much sure it's called the Bye Bye Pores powder. And I do get quite big pores around like my nose and stuff, and I find a lot of powders just kind of emphasize my pores and like my skin texture because I can get quite dry. So this like isn't too mattifying almost, but it is really, really nice. It gives a really nice finish. Just dust that in the centre of my face. And then because my face is looking a tiny bit lighter than the rest of my body, I'm gonna take a really fluffy brush. This is another one of the Tarte brushes. This is the Laura Geller Baked foundation, and it's in the shade Medium, but I just like to use this on more of a fluffy brush to kind of bronze up my foundation when I'm a little bit more tanned. And this stuff gives a really nice glow to your skin as well. I am also going to bronze, and I'm going to use this more kind of thinner, denser brush from the Tarte ones, and I'm using the bronzer from this palette. The bronzer in here is in the shade Honey Glow, and this is also from like the Bye Bye Pores range. So I just bronze like the perimeter of my face, and especially a lot more on my forehead because I've got a big forehead. Yes.
First step is acceptance.
Exactly, and then you can move on and use makeup to hide it. For them. And on my jawline a little bit, just to like blend it down. I really like this bronzer because it's really nice and buildable. I don't know like what the different shades are like, but this shade Honey Glow is really, really nice. And for contour, I use, is it Hoola or by Benefit? I know that a lot of people use this, and I never really got the hype until I used it myself, and I do really, really love it. It's just like the perfect shade to kind of contour with. And I use this slanted, very dirty, slanted angle brush, which is also from Misguided. So yeah, just contour around here, my cheekbones. I do a little bit along the sides of my nose and then my jawline. I think this bronzer is really great for nose contour as well because it's not too ashy but then not too like orange or anything. When I'm contouring my nose, I literally just take the brush and squeeze it and then very lightly go down the sides of my nose. I think that I've got it a bit too ham. I'll just take my powder brush and blend it out a little bit. And now I normally jump into eyebrows, and for brows I use Benefit products, and then I use the Precisely My Brow pencil because I really like how tiny it is. You can really just go in and do like the individual hairs, which makes it all look a lot more natural. This pencil is quite pigmented, so you don't really need to press too hard at all if you want that more natural look, that is. And then I just extend the front of my brow bit because they're too far back, and then I go through the arch, just going through where there's any more sparse areas, and then I'll go along the top doing hair-like strokes just to replicate the direction that the hair grows in, and then just connect that through at the end. And then I do press a little bit harder at the end of my brow because I've not got as much hair there. And then at the front I just do little upward strokes. And I have been liking a lot more of like a natural brow at the moment because I did used to use pomade and go quite heavy-handed, and if you just keep going through it with the spoolie, it makes sure that everything's blended through and no areas getting too kind of filled with product. And then once I've filled them in with the pencil, I'll just go in with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this just sets everything in place, sets the actual brow hairs in place, but then just makes your brows look a lot more natural and full. So just go through that. I always find that that kind of like works the product through the eyebrows a little bit more as well. So then if I just need to touch up any areas, I'll go back in with the pencil. Yeah. Tea. So now I'm gonna do eyeshadow. I'm not even really sure what this palette is called, but it's by Tarte. I think it's called like the Mermaid palette or something, but I do really love the packaging on this. I think it's beautiful, and it's got some really nice warm tone shades. I love these kind of pink ones for creating more of a natural look. So I'm going to start off by going in with the eyeshadow base that they have in this palette, because it just helps to make sure that the shadow's really blended. It's a really nice product. So I just take a dusting of that like so, and then I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Sandbar, which is kind of a light browny pink, and I'm going to work that through the crease and up towards the brow. When we've got that almost like transition shade down, I'm going to go in with a slightly more dense fluffier brush, and I'm going to go in with the colour Sure Thing, which is just a little bit darker. And then it's best to just keep like your brush that you use the transition shade just to like blend out a little bit more. And then I'm going to go in with Shipwreck, which is the more darker, like, I don't even know, like browny pinky shade. And I'm going to take that through the crease, just kind of more at the end. And wing that out a tiny bit. Again, going in with the previous brushes and just making sure that's all really nice and soft. And then I'm going to take that Shipwreck colour underneath my bottom waterline. Bottom lid. I don't know. Down here. And now I think I'm going to keep it kind of matte shades on the lid. So I think what I'm actually going to do is go in with my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Then lastly, I'm going to take a tiny angled brush, and I'm going to go back into this book thing, and I'm going to take the superhero liner, which is just a black kind of eyeliner, and I'm going to add that just kind of on the outer edge here. It's barely even noticeable, but then when you've got your mascara on, it just makes the lashes look a little bit more thicker at the end. So next I'm going to do lashes, so I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And my new favourite mascara, literally, is absolutely amazing. It's by Tarte, and it's the Lights Camera Lashes, and it's the 4-in-1 one, because there's different ones of these. And this is amazing. It adds so much length but then so much volume. It's really, really nice, and it's really buildable as well. If you ever find that you put mascara on and your lashes are kind of sticking together, just give them like a little wiggle like near the base, and it usually separates them up a little bit. And then just a little bit on the bottoms. I found myself some days not even wearing mascara on the bottom though. Because we've got like quite a pinky eyelid. Pink eye? What? What is that? Because we've got like more of a pink eye look going on, I'm going to add a tiny bit of blush. And this is the Dandelion blush. And this is really nice. It's quite like subtle because I don't like too much of a strong blush. It's just a really nice baby pink. I'm applying this with the Body Shop blusher brush, and then I like to add a tiny bit of blush to my nose as well. Makes you look all fresh. So for highlight, again, I use the highlight in here. It's really, really nice. It's in the shade Brilliant, and it just adds the nicest glow. And I feel like some highlighters can really pick up on skin texture, but this just really is really nice. But so this is an eyeshadow brush by the Body Shop, but I like to use this for more like detailed highlighting. And before I highlight, I like to set my makeup, because then like the base is a little bit wet, so then it like helps your highlighter be a little bit more popping. And then this is better. I used to use the setting spray to like spray on this, but I find this technique just looks a lot nicer. Like the highlight doesn't go on as patchy, and then it doesn't end up like ruining the pan on your makeup. So we'll cover ourselves in this. And this is the All Nighter setting spray, but it's the one with environmental defense, because I'm getting a bit weird with like anti-aging stuff. So this also protects your skin from just like pollution and everything around you. So yeah, first I go in with the littler brush, and I take this to just Tin Man my nose. So do a tiny bit there and down the bridge of my nose, and then I'll do it on my cupid's bow, and then the inside of my eye, the inner corner of my eye. And then I go in with my fan brush and just dip that in and use that on here. Glow, glow, glow. And then I even add a bit between like my eyebrows and then up here, because I'm just crazy. This is a tester from Avon, because the only problem that I find sometimes when you order things from Avon is when it comes, it's a completely different shade than what you thought, but this one was the right shade, so I will purchase it. But this is their new like matte lipsticks, and it's in the shade Marvelous Mocha. It's super, it feels really nice on the lips, so once more, the look. So pretty. that is it. So yeah, this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. Like super nice, natural, like everyday makeup, I guess. This is pretty much like what I've been doing every day, just maybe not as much eyeshadow. But yeah, I really am really happy with this mask. Like, I feel like my skin looks so nice compared to normal. Like, yeah, it just looks so soft and like almost airbrushed, but then my skin looks super glowy, and I do love a glow. So I totally do recommend this. I'm not just saying it because I was sent it or whatever. It was really good, and I would buy this myself, and I probably will do when I finish this. But yeah, aside from that, loving the look. I hope that you enjoyed the video. It kind of felt strange because I haven't made a video in so long. Like, it felt a little bit awkward getting back into the rhythm of things, but hopefully we'll be bringing you more videos. So yeah, if you did like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. It helps me loads. If you have any questions or anything, or you just wanna, I don't know, say something, as long as it's not mean, drop it in the comment section below. Yeah, subscribe if you're new around here. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, until next time, bye. I can't believe I'm rubbing shit on my face. I wonder if you can eat it. Because it's natural.
Do it.
Imagine this is how I die. No, it's too late. You just fart.
No, that was my stomach.
And that's it. That's it now. You ruined it. The show's over.